All right, boys and girls, let's talk about battle drill react to taking a casualty. So you are doing some gunfighting in your free time, and one of your homies gets shot. Oh no. How do we deal with that? Well, the first thing we're going to want to deal with is that gunfight, right? Because if we stop to start putting band-aids on boo-boos and then we just start getting more and more boo-boos because we're still in a gunfight, it's not going to work out so good for us. So what we're really going to want to do is stop the boo-boo creation, right? We're going to want to end the gunfight, which immediately brings me to my next point of, if you are that guy that just got shot, stop being a bitch. Self-aid. Help yourself. Patch your own bullet hole. Put your own tourniquet in. Crawl your ass behind some cover or towards a teammate. Help us out, man. Be a big boy. We got shit that we're taking care of too, man. We're all having a bad day. Okay? So, self-aid, 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 self-aid. This whole, everybody's in the idea of they get, it's a mindset. If every time you've ever seen or played out somebody getting shot, they start rolling around the ground, I've been hit, help medic! You're not even going to be in the headspace to self-aid. Don't be in that headspace. If you're fucking still breathing and you can still use your hands and shit, help yourself, help your team. Self-aid. Wonderful. All right. If we have the situation under control with fire superiority, perhaps you could make the argument that during the firefight, somebody could run up, assist in application of a tourniquet, and assist in dragging that individual to the nearest piece of cover or hand off to a medic, all right? If we already have the gunfight under control. If we do not have the gunfight under control, homie needs to fucking just do a whole lot of self-aid because we have a whole lot of gunfighting to do. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. We're going to apply that tourniquet quick and fast without doing a whole lot of worrying about whether we should or shouldn't initially. Pretty much, if they are injured to any serious extent in the extremities, the legs or the arms, we're going to slap a tourniquet on it and keep rocking and rolling, and we can come back and reassess that in the next 15 minutes to an hour, right? So, tourniquet applied. Once we've gained fire superiority and we're able to have some more freedom of movement, we're going to want to move that casualty off the X to the casualty collection point or the nearest piece of safety with security, depending on what exactly is going on, right? Take that casualty away from the gunfighting to where the casualties go. All right. Every time we move that casualty, we're going to want to check the tourniquet, make sure it's tight, as well as if we've gotten to a level of care where they have wound dressing, we're going to want to check those dressings, make sure they're all still tight and properly applied every time we move that casualty. Right? We want to sweep that casualty, quick basic casualty care, right? You're going to want to check that casualty for all of the injuries. Head to toe, front and back, entrance and exit wounds. Make sure you're not missing anything. And then march, right? I'm sure there's other acronyms. That's fine. I'm not certified. Don't read too much into this. But if you don't know anything, you're looking for some guidance, right? We're worried about march, massive hemorrhage, airway, respiratory system, circulatory system, head and hypothermia. The biggest one for us gunfighters is massive hemorrhage. Make the big bleed not bleed anymore. And then somebody that knows medicine, a witch doctor, will come help you. All right? That is casualty care. The biggest takeaway is shooting bad guys is better than putting band-aids on your buddies. And if you are the buddy with the bullet hole in you, you need to put your own band-aid on. Bada bing, bada boom. That's taking a casualty, kids.